If you are an enthusiastic thinker who loves to think about what others don't, if you love to follow the need to find what makes us us and find the need about understanding what energy truly is and how you can use it to our benefit, then this video is for you. This is the second building block of energy. I really encourage you to watch the first episode where I talked about polarizing dualities and how that's a building block of energy and how it's really useful for us to harness that skill of understanding that. So, the main purpose of all of these videos of me trying to tell you about a certain topic is for you to understand it. When you get to understand a specific topic, you are going to go to this video again and again, go to that thing that she said. Oh, she said this, so maybe in this situation in my life I can use that way of her thinking so that I can get through this better. That's what I want you to take from these videos. I want you to use it for your benefit. Don't listen to me as if I'm just some professional type spiritual leader who's trying to tell you to do something. I'm not telling you to do anything. You can click off anytime you want. You can click off if you don't like what I'm saying. I don't really care. What I do care is those who stick around should be able to implement what I'm saying in their lives and should be able to give me their perspectives. If you are a true supporter of mine, I assure you that you will comment on this video about what I said might be seen as wrong, or about what I said is not agreeable by you, that you disagree in something. So you will give me your perspective in the comment section. That's the type of support I want. And I know I have that and I know I'll get it. But the whole purpose of me saying this is that in this video, I'll be talking about a building block of energy, which is understanding. So, firstly, with without going into the topic at hand, I want you to tell me what situation in your life has given you the event of having to understand. Maybe you've had a friend, maybe you've had your bestest friend who was very close to you, who, let's say that that friend tried to betray you in some sort of way or backstab you by talking to another person about how you did something wrong or criticize you in that way when you didn't know that she could criticize you. So you didn't understand that she could do that in the first place, but now you do understand that. So now what do? You can take that lesson and make another decision. So, this is the surface level examples of understanding that we get in our day to day lives. It's common now, which is which tells us about the rarity of having true friendships these days, but not going off into that tangent because it's too depressing. I want you to touch about all of these things that you've experienced in your life. It makes what I'm saying even more understandable. Now, as a fellow commenter and as a fellow supporter of other people who does not agree easily on what other people have to say, I would like you to do that same practice in your life. You know why? The moment you decide that what you think is true and what your gut is telling you is true, that moment is going to make you have to um, tell others that what they're saying isn't what you agree on. So when you say something that is opposing to what they are saying, that is when you get to that level of understanding in which you understand that what they are saying doesn't have to coincide with what you are thinking and what you are saying. So when you understand that duality, which goes back to my other episode, you understand that what you have initially understood is not the correct understanding of that topic. So from this elaboration, you can understand that there are different types of understanding. The first type of understanding is what we get as the first impression of that situation or that person, and the second type is when we understand that what we thought we understood wasn't actually what is. So you get that through the behaviors or the consequence of a certain idea or a person or an emotion. When you get to the real physical reality of that person doing something that has opposed your understanding of them, then you realize that you have shifted into the other consciousness of understanding, where you've placed them into another category, right? So understanding is a broad topic, and if I want to touch on this, on how it relates to the building block of energy, touching on this in an energetic perspective, I would like you to tell me, when this happens, what have you done? When someone betrayed you, or when you understood something else, when you actually took in a perspective that was not yours, what did you understand? You understood that you could be wrong. You understood that you weren't who you thought you were, that you couldn't always be right. That's the main root of all of this, right? Because when we make a first impression, we think that we've got the gist of what has happened. But when that doesn't come true, you are taken aback, because then you feel like you've got defeated, like you don't know anything. And that's when all the triggers arise. That's when, most commonly, if you have the fear of, not being right or being criticized for not understanding it in the first place, those all things arise, and that isn't needed to be risen, because the second consciousness can also be tapped into. If you didn't understand that it was something else, then you just have to understand the other thing. So just shift your perspective. The shifting is when all of these triggers arise. So, the moment you start to truly understand how to understand, that's when everything becomes easier. You know what you want, and you know what others want, so you can act in that balance, of how it's possible to act. Let me explain. Okay, so I took some energy to regroup myself to again delve into this topic of understanding, because I have been having allergies and I just want to put this out right now still, because I'm passionate about it in this moment. When you're creative, right? There's only these bursts of energy that you get so that you can fully tell what you want to tell. Those are the creative bursts, and you don't want to miss those things. So I'm going to push on. Now, before I tell you the example, I want you to note that in life, understandings don't have a limit. Though you may be easily able to understand a certain thing after the first level of understanding, and though you may be more connected as you go through experiences to have the ability to grasp more and understand more, it doesn't stop. The triggers don't stop coming. You will always have something to work on. You will always have something to understand, because life isn't, it can't be fully understood. That's the basis of all of this. So, energy of understanding is abundant. No energy lacks. Energy of sadness is abundant. You can feel sad your whole life. You can feel happy your whole life. You can feel that you understand everything your whole life. It's what you choose to connect to. So, when you choose to connect to the fact that you can't understand everything, that you can't be sad all your life, that you can't be happy, that's when you realize that maybe if you just took a little bit of your time to understand that you can't be someone who understands everything, then you are able to shift more, and then you are able to also be in the present more and not understand a lot. Because the more you go into that energy and more you delve into it, what happens is, I commonly face this problem when I delve into a certain energy. That's when I have to do the same amount of effort to come back from it, because when I've delved into it a lot, then it's hard for me to come back to my center state, where I don't need to delve into anything. I can just be. So you need to have this balance first of all. And then when you've got the balance and the ability to delve but still be present and not want any clarity and not want to understand, that's when you understand everything. When you don't want anything, you get everything. That's law. So there are a lot of understandings, there are unlimited levels of understanding that I can't touch upon because I don't think I've got to that point. I don't think anyone could get to that point and could tell everything, you know. So what I could tell though is that we are beings of energy who have to take everything as energy and have to treat it like the energy that it is. So, to treat understanding, I want you to take this example. Now, when we get a truth, when we get a truth that opposes what is true to us, then we can understand it more by thinking of it as a soft pillow. If you were in a hard pillow and you are thinking of everything to be quite hard to tackle and you are complaining a lot, then you think of yourself as shifting into a more softer pillow. At first the softer pillow becomes uncomfortable because it's hard to soften yourself into it, though the pillow is soft. But once you understand that the pillow is soft and it's not hard anymore, that's when you can soften yourself into it. That's the energy of it that I'm trying to explain. The understanding of energy is soft. It's not hard. It's not hard to shift, but you make it hard. Your past version of yourself who was sleeping on a hard pillow is making you think that you are still sleeping on a hard pillow. So it's important to understand when you reach to this point that what you are living in and what the situation you're going through is not hard. Nothing is hard if you choose it to be a softer pillow. So choosing is the example. Choosing is also what we know how to do. So when you choose, when you know how to choose, you will be able to choose. So when you do that, you are also going to be able to understand. So triggers that come up, it's going to be easier to go through them because you know after you go through them, you are going to get the softer pillow. Maybe you will reach the point where I am now, where now I think triggers are the softest pillow ever because I'm able to just to sit in that. I had huge trouble sitting in a certain energy because I felt that I couldn't sit in a certain energy if I didn't have the control over it. But I understood that we don't have control. I tapped into the energy of not having to control everything. So when I tapped into that, I put that into all of the energies that I felt from that moment. So then I could just sit and just be because I was fed up of running away from it. And yeah, so when you go through experiences and you get fed up, it's easier to tap into this because then you just don't want to. You just don't want to run away and keep your whole life on the line of social media influences and things that other people tell you to do. You are fed up of that at that point. So that's when you shift and pivot. But instead of doing that at an later stage where your whole like where all of your moments are already put into following what other people say, instead of that, what you can do right now is understand that this energy of understanding exists. And that was the whole purpose of this, to tell you that you are allowed to choose from this very moment that it is okay to not understand everything, and it's also okay to shift from one thing to another quickly. You don't have to be stuck. Energy is flowing, energy is not rigid, it's never rigid, nothing is ever rigid, everything is impermanent, and that is soothing. That doesn't have to be the harder pillow. So, the building block of energy is understanding. I've chosen this word because it has been really, really prevalent in my life. And the more I had to adjust to different situations and places and people, I got to understand more and I got to understand how to understand more. And now it's easier for me than ever to understand everything. So it makes it easier for me to grasp concepts easily in academics, or to understand wisdom told by people who I admire, and to understand that what I am doing is valuable. Everything clicks when you just understand and just believe that it is a block that you can go through, that will give you the energy. So that's what I wanted to tell in this video. I'm pushing on. I don't want to give up on this. I don't know if I'm telling this just for me or for anyone else, but it's something I really, really love to think about, and I finally want to show it to the world. So this is my second video of doing that, and I don't think I'm going to stop anytime soon. So I look at you very, very soon.